Let's start with the reading, Gemini. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Keep in mind that the energies go both ways, especially for cross watchers. Feel free to interpret the direction of the messages as it best resonate with your own personal situation. Also, I am selecting people for free personal readings. If you need one, just keep watching to know how to get selected. Now, let's see what messages we have for you today, Gemini. Okay. All right, the energy. Interesting. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups reversed, followed by the Knight of Swords reversed. And what I'm seeing here right away is a offer of love, as someone who wants to connect with you more than anything else right now, but who at the same time is hiding this at this moment in time, at least. We see clearly here an energy that is there, is just not visible, is not let out on the surface so that it can evolve, transform, and grow into what it's meant to grow. Right here, we see, in fact, that this person is not taking the decision yet. Now, the Knight of Swords, whether it's upright or reversed, it's always a very obsessive type of energy. And this person is focusing on you. They are. They are thinking about you perhaps constantly. And whenever they're sleeping, they still dream about you. They have some sort of connection. I see it with the High Priestess here as well, which at least at this point in time, they're trying to fight. What we see is that the person is clearly impatient, but they feel held back by their circumstances. There is something right here that it's not allowing them to come up with this Ace of Cups and just reverse this energy so that it can transform, it can evolve, as we were saying earlier, and it can give them that happiness that they're looking for with you. Now, I don't see yet if you know who this person might be. We will look into it. For now, we see that in the middle of the reading, we have pretty much their vision with you. This, with the Ten of Cups, is what they feel and what they want whenever they think about you. This clearly is something that doesn't talk about just someone who wants to have fun, who wants to connect with you because maybe they have nothing else better to do. No. With the Ten of Cups, you see someone who perceives you as that element that completes them, that gives them that balance, harmony, peace, which always translates into long-term happiness. You know, this to me right now, given the previous two cards, feels like a conflicting energy because in a way, whenever they think about you, they have a smile on their face, on their heart, but at the same time, they feel frustrated by something right here, which is not letting them do this. With the High Priestess, we have in fact a very similar message. This is an energy that talks about someone who's not making any move right now, any sudden move. We see someone here passive who's not making a decision, but who, regardless of that, is still very much connected to the situation and to what they want it to become. They have messages in dreams, and maybe you do too. If you feel that all of a sudden you think about this person and it doesn't really make sense, if you see things that bring you to this person, that remind you of this person, or signs that feel like coincidence, but maybe they're not, it's all coming from them. It's all coming from their energy, which is definitely impacting your energy as well. High Priestess, there are secrets. There is something right here which wants actually to come up on the surface, but it can't yet. So obviously right here, this person is not listening to their inner voice, which is trying to tell them what to do next. So we will see what this is about. Now, in your past position, Eight of Swords, there is something right here that made you feel as though maybe you are not destined to find love or to find happiness. There is something you went through here which is still heavy on you. Whether it's connected to this person or not, I feel that this energy, in a way, Gemini, is still impacting you. Perhaps someone hasn't appreciated you for the beautiful, amazing, and unique person that you are. And we are guilty of letting those events sometimes impact the idea that we have of ourselves, impact our self-esteem, our self-worth. But this right here, it's really showing you that things are not always as they seem, and that what you're feeling right here is just temporary. This is definitely someone who can sabotage happiness because, in the past, they haven't had the best experiences. And so you just get to the point where you're afraid to make any sort of move. Now, we see a mirror here, which means that if you feel this way, chances are that this person is feeling the same way. I do see a message here that truly goes both ways. Whether you have just experienced it right now or far in the past, and this person maybe is experiencing it now, we see how also they are afraid that they're not good enough for you. It might sound strange for some of you because this could be someone who instead shows a lot of confidence, but deep down, we see this Eight of Swords perhaps for the both of you. Now, in your focus position, Knight of Wands, you, regardless of the potential fears, you know what you want, Gemini. You feel it deep inside. And here, what you're focusing on is pursuing a dream, pursuing something that for you, it's not optional anymore. We see how right here, you just want to be enthusiastic about life. You want to be spontaneous. And maybe you want also someone who doesn't overthink things too much to the point where there is no movement at all. With the Knight of Wands, you want to be impulsive for once. And you feel that way because you think that's going to take you out of this negative mindset that at times you might experience it and that at times might prevent you. So really find what you're looking for. And so right here, we see with that Nine of Wands, not only that you're focusing on that, but also we see that there is a potential unexpected event coming towards you, a change. We see how this Knight of Swords reversed, right now it's starting to transform and evolve into a different type of knight. And soon we will see what is coming up from that energy. Now, in your strength position, strength. So don't forget that even when it hurts, even when it's scary and it feels like it's the last thing that you should do, you have to express how you feel. You have to ride those emotions coming your way, especially in this case, because you are going to benefit from it. There is something right here that it's telling you, Gemini. I know that often it's easier to go back to our comfort zone where maybe we don't show too much of ourselves. But what you see here is a message that says, with this person, at this moment in time at least, you have to be honest and to express how you feel. One of the most beautiful messages behind strength for me is the ability of being vulnerable, the strength to be vulnerable, which is not easy, especially considering where you might be coming from. But at the same time, this is what you should do. Now, what I see here is if you know this person, if you have in mind who this person could be, with strength, you have to influence the situation gently. If you see that there is potential, but they are not taking action, do things that will show them that there is a way in, that will make them get out of this Eight of Swords energy, where instead they feel that you might be unreachable. They feel that they might not be good enough for you. Strength, influence gently. Therefore, make sure that this person knows a little bit, at least, of how you feel. And they know that they can come in, that you're available, because they might see you and think, oh no, that Gemini is way too attractive. It's way too accomplished. They will never look at me. And so make sure to follow that advice if you want things to change. Supporting, in fact, this message and the overall reading is a reconciliation, is two people coming together and overall letting go of, guess what? The fears, letting go of that Eight of Swords, the worries, the anxiety. This is just about expressing emotions. So the card that supports the reading shows you the potential. It shows you that that's there and that the feelings are there. And it's really important to know that this person really, really wants you. So right here, I clearly see a energy, a presence around you, and it always connects to this person right here, who is someone who wants to connect with you on a deeper level. I do see someone who's losing sleep over you, and who's constantly think about you. Now, how do you transform that energy into action though? Because it's beautiful, it's romantic, it's all you want. But at the same time, if it stays just abstract energy, then nothing is going to happen. And that can get very frustrating. We see how this Knight of Swords reversed is transitioning into the Knight of Pentacles. What is coming towards you? We see it here. We see someone here who now is being accountable for their own decisions. It's easy to think, you know what, whatever I do, I'm always going to end up with a negative outcome. So what is the use for me to even try? And right here, I do see that this person is changing their mindset. And we have to see how this change and transformation is going to impact you. But overall, what we see here is someone who, even if it's moving slowly, they are starting to walk towards you. And this is new because up to this point, they were not walking at all. They were just thinking and trying to connect energetically. But here, we see someone who's starting to be responsible for their own actions and non-actions and come towards you so that they can show you that there is a attraction, that there is an interest right there. But I do believe that this Knight of Pentacles will slowly start moving towards you once they see that you are even available, that you might be interested. Now, you don't have to write them a letter saying, I think you are attractive, I am definitely interested. No, just do something small which will let them know that that door might be potentially open, and that will kickstart everything that comes after this Knight of Pentacles. And so what is coming after this Knight of Pentacles? Let's see what this person is about to do in the near future. What are they going to do when they finally come close to you in your environment? What should you expect from them in the near future, and how it's going to impact the very outcome of this relationship in the distant future as well? Let's look into all of this. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Gemini, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. For now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Gemini, and thank you so much for deciding to support the channel. Now, what we have seen in this situation is someone who wants you badly, but who is not taking action right now. We started to see what the issue here is. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, someone who thinks that they're not good enough for you. For some of you, this might come as a surprise because This person can be charming, can be attractive. You find them attractive as well. But at the same time, they don't see themselves that way. And often, the way we are perceived by the world and by the people around us, it's very much different from how we feel about ourselves inside. And this is a clear example of that. Now, I see this person started to change their mindset. And when I put down this stack right here, I've seen the 301s right there, which talks about energy manifested. And I do believe that you should expect a lot from this person in the near future. And let's see what that a lot is. Let's see what this Knight of Pentacles is going to do, what you should expect from them. And then we will see how these energies are about to evolve. First of all, let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. From the moon to the sun, I'm telling you, Gemini, this is going to be good. This is going to be absolutely good. So, first of all, the main